Womp womp.
Beavers and ducks.
For free.
Na 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 na. Spoiler alert. Welcome to episode 142 of Thanks for Watching. Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Hey everybody. How's that? How do you like the new opening? What do you think?
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
man.
It's fun. I mean, I was just sitting around one day. I was like, let me see what I could do. And I put it together in like, I don't even know, like less than a minute. Well, maybe I took 10 minutes. But I was like really just playing with all the sounds and stuff. And I thought that was fun. So there you have it. New opening for the show. So I'm DJ.
I'm Beth.
And I'm still Joe.
Yay. Welcome
Hey.
back, everybody. Are we having a good week?
Yeah, sure.
It just started.
I know. It did just start.
How could it? I guess.
I know. And the month just started too. February 1st.
It did. Today is the day.
Feb 1.
Feb 1. That's right.
Feb 1.
And also, what? Black History Month. Beginning
Black
of that.
History Month. That's right.
I love it.
Correcticles.
Correcticles.
That's a great one. So,
That is good.
what's everybody up to? What's going on?
Oh, just doing a podcast right now.
Yeah.
that's
How was your weekend?
That's on the forefront of my mind.
Oh, Crackhead Blue and I celebrated our 14th anniversary.
Yay!
Aw,
Happy
congratulations.
anniversary!
Thank you,
Yay.
guys. Thank you.
Hooray!
Thank you.
Very cool. What'd you guys do?
We just stayed home.
Yeah.
And we made steak.
Nice.
I
Ooh.
grilled up a couple steaks. Crackhead Blue made cream spinach and
Ooh.
sauteed onions and mushrooms and stuff. And we had some fancy drinks, and we enjoyed each other's company.
Aw,
Aww.
very cool.
That's so sweet.
Super nice.
It was a good time. Good food, good time. Oh, we had ice cream. Everything.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Got
good
it.
day.
Gotta have ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
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 It's a celebration.
Celebration, exactly.
That's right. Exactly. Cool. Beth, anything fun with you?
I did absolutely nothing of use over the weekend, and I got to tell you, it was everything I thought it could be.
Excellent. That's the way it should be.
Everything you thought it could be, or everything you hoped it could be?
It was everything I thought it could be.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did nothing either. Like I just school was really all I did. Like it took all day, just going through doing my stuff. But future things, super cool stuff. I just got my letter today that says, "Go get hired as a teacher because you passed all that stuff."
Hey, well
Awesome,
did.
dude.
Yeah.
Welcome. Well,
so
congratulations.
Thank you. So I'm excited about that. Like a general ed, special ed teacher, special ed in general, special ed, something like that. Anyway, so
Now I'm not so sure you went to school
Mold
for
them
that.
their
know.
young minds,
I know.
dude.
Well, so I'm not really like a specialty, like deaf education
Or like a math teacher, you're just
yeah.
you
It's
could
like a
just
general,
show up and teach
yeah.
like all the things.
all
yeah.
the things exactly. So so that's cool. I got that letter today. Woohoo!
Nice. Well done.
Also, made an appointment on Wednesday. I get my very first COVID shot vaccine.
Well done, you.
Yeah. So on my way to vaccination. So
Vaccination town.
I'm not excited about my dead arm. I'm really not, but I am excited.
Well,
about
Steven said he didn't get dead arm, so
That's nice. Well, good for him.
Yeah.
I don't think it's guaranteed to give you dead arm
Okay, good. Well, then I
unless
hope
you
that,
get that sort of thing when you get shots.
Yeah.
When's the last shot you got?
I don't even remember. Like
Exactly.
when my pump stopped working and I had to give myself insulin. But that's a totally different like shot. I guess
Yeah.
my last shot would have been a tetanus shot.
ugh.
That hurt. Yeah,
Tetanus shots are a bitch.
they are. And I think my next one's due in like 5 years or something like that. So
Oh well, so I mean, it's really coming up on you.
right,
You better
or if
mentally
I
prepare.
yeah, or if I lob off a finger or something.
Yeah, don't do that.
Tetanus. Tetanus.
Yeah.
Titanus?
That's how it's spelled. Tetanus. Tetanus.
Yeah.
I don't want
I
my
always
Is
found
she
that
like
shot.
the fairy queen from
I always found that amusing.
Shakespeare show?
Tetanus.
That is
Titanus.
amazing. Along with the Wednesday.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday, bro.
The weirdest spellings. I mean, I never would have spelled Wednesday ever in my life if somebody hadn't taught me to spell it that way. Crazy. Okay. All right. So, how about this? We'll have something from, I don't know what I do. Last week's number? No. Oh yeah. Oh, somebody got last week's question, trivia question.
Hey!
That's
Yeah.
good.
We're gonna talk about Susan Sarandon films.
Good.
Nothing in the box office. But I did watch a film that came out this week,
You did.
technically. So yeah. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. In the meantime, entertainment news. Anybody have entertainment news?
Yeah, actually. Dustin Diamond passed away.
Yeah.
I saw that screech.
Yeah.
mackerel.
Stage 4 lung cancer.
Yeah, and he just got diagnosed like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
What a bummer.
Total
Yeah,
bummer.
man.
I can't believe it.
Man.
So, wow.
Bummer days. There was somebody else who passed away. Cloris Leachman!
I don't know what that is.
Ugh. She was like one of the
Ugh.
last great old lady actresses.
Okay.
So, if you've ever seen Young Frankenstein, Frau Blücher
Oh, that's her?
was played by Cloris Leachman.
Oh, okay.
And she was a very funny, saucy
Oh.
lady. And I am sad that her name went through my phone news settings with an expiration date. It was horrible.
Aw.
Make me sad.
Yeah. Womp womp.
Yeah.
Yep. I do feel like a lot of people are just like they were just holding on till the end of 2020. So
Yeah.
I feel like more people are going to be coming.
Ugh.
Bummer.
Yeah. Way
Hope
bummer.
not. Shoot.
I know.
I hope not too. There's so many that I'm like, just no, they can never go. They
Yeah.
must stay forever.
Yeah.
But
Don't leave us.
but
Yeah.
no one listens to
I-
me.
I totally lost hope in that when it was Robin Williams. Like after that, it was like, oh great, now no one is invincible.
Well, see, the thing is, nobody is invincible.
Right.
Well,
As much fun as, yeah. Just
I mean-
nope. That's the thing.
I mean I know that per se, but I mean I
You
figured
just don't think about it.
right. I figured if anybody was invincible, it was going to be Robin Williams, and so-
Like you would just make the Grim Reaper laugh, and
Yeah.
then you would leave.
exactly.
I'm for it.
He'd be like, all right, maybe another 10 years or so.
All
See you
right,
later.
you're too funny. Just yeah, keep it quiet for a couple of years, and I'll be back in a while.
Right? Exactly. So, oh well. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 starts filming in March, by the way.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Its working title is Emerald Hill.
Oh,
They're going to be shooting in Hawaii, apparently. Because
Lovely.
they're all being brought into Sonic's world, so that ought to be interesting.
well, Hawaii is very lovely.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind filming in
It's
Hawaii.
called Emerald Hill, you said?
Yeah. Emerald Hill.
Fun fact, that's the name of the first zone in Sonic, the game.
It is. Yeah. So,
Well, there you have it.
it is. Also, this week is the Sundance Film Festival, right?
Oh,
And Penny and I did not get a chance to see the film Coda, so we're a little sad about that. I'm hoping next week. There's a TikToker I'm friends with. She has the pass to watch everything, and so she's watched everything. She's even watched Coda.
nice.
So I might interview her next weekend and just have a little chat with her about it
Okay,
and feature that on the show.
that'd be
So,
cool.
Yeah, that'll be fun. But guess what? Apple just purchased that film Coda for a whopping
so-
$25 million.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, hold on.
I said
No,
well,
well
done.
done.
Oh, well done. Okay, I was like, yeah, well done, exactly. So it's going to be streaming on Apple TV.
Your independent film is less independent now.
Correct, exactly.
Yeah.
No kidding. So, but
It's
we don't know.
majorly independent day.
Hey,
Sorry.
it's independently wealthy.
Yeah. Bad joke.
That's right.
I
So,
remember.
but which I guess is higher because like last year when they bought an independent film, it was like only $22 million.
Oh, is that all?
I know.
I can buy my
That's
own
it?
independent film.
Yeah, we could do it.
I'll just
See?
go ahead and, write a check.
Right. Say, Apple's way better at writing checks than the government. Holy mackerel.
Snap.
Sorry. Don't know why I did that.
Well, FBI's coming. It's been a great show, guys.
Yep. Nice to talk to you guys.
Pack it all up.
Yeah.
See you in prison. All right.
Yeah, right.
See you in prison.
Oh my goodness.
What have you been doing, Joe?
Well, I mean, you're no, never mind.
No, I get what you're saying, but also like they'll just listen to us and go, "Oh God,
Right.
this. Why are we listening to this?"
Oh boy. Anyway, we don't know when it's coming out on Apple TV, so it's. I think that because it was on.
Never.
I know, right? It was on Sundance, and I think there's a limit to how many days it can't be on another streaming network until I don't know how long. I mean, we'll find out when it comes out. We'll be on episode 210 by the time that happens, maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I sure don't.
Yeah, right.
Well, we're on 142 now, Joe.
That's right. 142 for now.
What's the coefficient? And the variable. Sorry, that's the way. That's the only way my brain sees numbers right now.
It's over
Okay.
one. It's
No.
over one.
Okay, no.
I see what you're saying, but also,
Yeah,
I don't want it.
me either.
Whose is that?
Anybody else have any any news? Any other news? Are we done with the news?
I think we're done with the news.
Okay. Well, if anybody else has news, you can always send us a text. What your news might be, 512 podcast, or if you like them numbers, 512-763-2278, and it's all over the denominator 1, just so you know. That was for Joe.
Stop
Thanks.
making
Now
math happen on a movie show.
No, see, now I got it.
See, he gets it now. See, I knew it.
But now I'm confused.
Sorry. Just pretend the one's not there, Beth.
Wait, what do
There
you
you
mean
go.
the one's not there?
Not
Look, I'm gonna start coloring.
color. Okay.
No.
The number is red. How's that? Does that make better? Is that better for you, Beth?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but no.
Yeah,
So
but
just
no.
let's move on from making math easier/harder for everyone.
Okay.
Agreed.
How about we talk HTML, shall we? That means we have a
No,
website. That's what that means. tfwmovies.com. You can go there and see all the latest and greatest stuff that we make and put out there for everybody. And we also have an email address associated to that fancy web page. And that email address is shoutout@tfwmovies.com. shoutout@tfwmovies.com. Sorry if I went too fast. But I think you can slow these podcasts down in all your podcastery, like,
In all your podcast towns.
Podcastery magic.
yeah. So you can also find us at TFW Movies on the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those fun things. And now let's get into the Twinkie Wiener Sandwich, shall we?
Twinkie!
We're still waiting on that one more Patreon, patreon.com/TFW Movies. And it's spelled Patreon. So there we have that.
Patreon.
Yes, and you get fancy things like fancy perks, like you get to be in the Marco Polo group. Yes, and you get to be in the Discord group.
You could be listening to us live.
You get to be in the chocolate barrel. Oh wait,
Excuse me?
sorry, wrong Patreon. Never mind.
Um,
What is that?
coloring.
Coloring. How about let's color Susan Sarandon, shall we?
Hey!
Yay! We have a bunch of Susan Sarandon films that we like to list out for you, and these are our favorites. And if you wrote in or called in or just looked in, there are lots of them. Sorry, I'm pulling one up right now. Wah! There it is. Okay, we'll start off like we always do with the list of Crackhead Blue. Yeah. And she
I like how that rhymes. That's good.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
She made it happen that way, just so you know.
Think so?
I'm pretty sure. Lorenzo's Oil is her first one. The Client.
Okay.
Enchanted. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, yeah.
Thelma and Louise. Shall We Dance? That one almost went on my list. It did not make it, but I was like, ooh, maybe. But then I couldn't remember it, so I was like, I just remembered the title and that I think I liked it back then. There we go. That's it. That's Crackhead Blue's list, huh? A really good list.
Good list.
I agree. All right, James, he texted in. He says, I would say Dead Man Walking, which is a good drama, and Witches of Eastwick. Says, I loved when I loved when younger, but that was more for Michelle Pfeiffer. He loved it when he was younger for Michelle Pfeiffer. I get it. Boy. And I passed my reading test, y'all.
Hey!
Oh yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Forgot she was in that one. Okay, so those three. Well, I mean, he remembered, obviously. So,
Right.
Yeah. I guess we should have left that part out. All right, so thank you, James. That was awesome.
Good job, James.
Yes. So the TikTok group, which, James started out in the TikTok group, but somehow he made it off the screen. I feel like there's a 80s music video where somebody pops out of a screen.
So many.
Okay.
The one you're thinking of is Take On Me by Aha.
Aha. Yeah. That's it.
There it went.
All right. TikTok group. Okay, there's quite a few. Okay. Mo underscore the prof HJ. She says Rocky Horror would not have been as amazing without her, and she was the best Marm in the original.
Marmee.
Oh, Marmee in the original Little Women. Marmee.
Well, it wasn't the original Little Women, but it was a very good Little Women. And
it was.
the original Little Women was like from 1930 something.
Right.
Well, before you were born.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Shouldn't correct people.
No, I just like how you were like, well, sound like the sheriff. Hey, deputy for the day, Beth. There it is. You've just been deputized. You've just been deputized.
Oh, you found it.
Thanks.
There you go.
Yeah.
Crackhead Blue has just joined us live in the audience, everyone.
Hey, hello, Crackhead Blue. We are on our TikTok list at the moment. We heard yours just a minute ago, which was really good.
Good list, Blue.
Yes. At Texas Roller says Rocky Horror always ! There you go. It was actually a mark. It wasn't. She didn't actually spell out exclamation. Oh boy, we lost Blue. All right, I won't say that stuff anymore. Okay, at Melissa _ teacher mom _ she says Rocky Horror, Stepmom, and Thelma and Louise. Nice.
Stepmom. Have I seen Stepmom?
Julia Roberts is the other lead in that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that film.
I don't know that I've seen that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Where was I? Oh, at Jenny Lip with 2 P's, 21. She says stepmom.
Yep.
And then at
Yeah.
it's TEE, POC says Rocky Horror springs to mind. I really like it when they just like throw it out there without looking it up. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
At Deanna Serpa 91 says probably stepmom. Okay.
Good
Yes.
choice.
Yeah. At D Williams 421 says Thelma and Louise. At Webadelic, you know him. The Client with the runner-up, Rocky Horror.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, at Momoa.fan says Rocky
Gee, I
Horror.
wonder who they're talking about.
I don't know. Certainly hasn't worked with Susan Sarandon.
Not that I can think of.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I don't
But you
think
could
so.
probably connect
But-
them through 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
I bet Beth could do it. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, pretty easily, actually.
All right.
Beth's a pro.
Just a second. Give me a second. You guys keep talking.
Keep going. Yeah, keep going, dude.
Yeah, I got 2 more. Okay, here we go. At uni_Q weird orc 420. It's like it's a uni Q weird dork. It's cool. I like it. Little Women.
Okay. There you go.
And then at Lady
Fingers. Oh,
I think it's
Lady Fingers.
L717.
Isn't that a dessert?
Lady
that's a
Fingers.
dessert, right?
Yeah.
Lady fingers. Oh.
Yes. Weren't those like peanut butter filled cookies?
No, I think they're
Not. They're
it's
just.
like some kind of something soaked in rum, maybe.
Lady Fingers are just the cookie part, but you commonly find them in like tiramisu soaked in
yes.
rum.
Aha!
That's
there
right.
it is.
That's right. Well, Lady L171. She says, Thelma and Louise.
Okay.
Yay! And that is the end of the TikTok group. Yes.
Well done, TikTok group.
And I didn't get anything from Wendy, but I started the probing texts a little bit late today, so I should have started
Okay.
a little bit earlier, and we would have gotten a few more. So there we have it. That's it. Well, let's move to the cast list, shall we? Mm-hmm. Yes. So DJ, he says, and I'll
Just say
quote him.
you say.
Rocky,
Just say.
What's that say?
Just say your list.
Oh, okay. My list. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Mm-hmm.
Just recently watched You Don't Know Jack, and I really liked that one. I think that was good.
Okay.
Enchanted,
Yeah.
honestly. Cats and Dogs. And The Witches of Eastwick.
Okay.
Yes, I watched it like tons of times when I was younger. It was good. So that's my list, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
I mean, until
That's
next
a
week.
good list.
When we have another list. Well, thank you. Thank you. Beth, what do you have on your list?
My list includes Enchanted, Dead Man Walking, The January Man, Rocky Horror, and honorable mention to TV movie feud Betty and Joan, which is fantastic.
Fantastic.
About Betty Davis and Joan Crawford and how much they friggin' hated each other. Good times. It
Weird.
was a great show.
Good times.
Like, they should have been really good friends, but they just everything went against them. It was a mess. So, it was pretty good.
Oh. That's cool.
So what's your list?
What's your list, Joe?
Okay, well, hopefully my voice sounds better. No, I don't know. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Mm-hmm. Thelma and Louise.
Yeah.
And nobody said this yet. Bull Durham.
Ah.
Yeah. Gosh, Bull Durham. I think I watched it once
Love that movie.
or twice. I can't remember. But that's a baseball movie, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
Kevin Costner.
Probably why I only watched it once or twice. That's not the one where they took off the coach's clothes. Like,
Nope,
That's Major League. And
Okay,
that was
Major
the owner, not the coach.
Oh, that's right, the owner. That's right. Okay, and that was Major League, which she was not in, so we won't talk
Correct.
about that one. So there. Cool, good list. Bull Durham. Dang.
Yep.
Bull Durham.
Bull Durham. All right, well, let's go into what we've been putting in our eyes, shall we?
Okay.
Yes, and Alphabet Movie Soup landed on Z
It sure
and
did.
Beth at the same time.
It's true. So I picked Zodiac because there are kind of a low number of Z-related movies streaming for all of us. So
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
So I was going to pick Zoom, but that one disappeared. So now we got Zodiac. What did you guys think?
It was depressing.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. It's about a serial killer and trying to
but it was
find
just
out.
like so gloomy.
It is, and it's very long and kind of slow.
Yeah.
Sort of just like the case of the Zodiac killer.
Much
I
longer
think-
than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, well, interesting because Penny and I were like, "Wow, that was done fast." So
that means you're into it.
We were really into it, yeah. I think just going over the ideas of because I think that I know in high school we talked about it. Also, I watched a lot of Unsolved Mysteries, and I feel like Zodiac was featured on it one time.
Okay.
And so I felt like I knew a lot about this case, but without actually, because I mean, I was 2 when some of this was happening. I wasn't even born when he started, so it was just like, I don't know. It just so there's no way I could have remembered any of it, but
Right.
but something like I had studied it or something, so I was like, oh, this is fascinating because I remember this and I remember that, and I think that it was also like a lot of talk and discussion because of them not really actually capturing somebody,
Right.
and then also in our neck of the woods, really, like Northern California and all up in that area.
You know, I have a problem. I feel like, and I know I'm the only one, but I feel like San Francisco is not Northern California. I feel like it's the middle of California. So that always gets me. But on the other side of it, I did grow up in San Francisco, and I do have a lot of family there. And my mom, I was watching the movie with my mom, and she was like,
mom.
"Oh yeah, I remember when this happened," and
Yeah.
all that stuff. And I was just like, "Huh." I don't, because it was pretty much over by the time I rolled around. But,
Oh,
So
yeah.
I would definitely say San Fran is in the northern half of the state.
Okay.
It's like in the southern portion of the northern half. Like Fresno's kind of like the middle, right?
I guess.
Yeah, that's how I figure.
I would cut it
Fresno's
right
like
at
the
Fresno, like
center.
So
right
I'm
in the
the
middle.
only one, and I actually let off saying that I
You did.
was sure I was the
Yeah.
only one. So.
Yes, you did. Your
And if you guys
disclaimer
want to
was
know, Jason Momoa was in Once Upon a Time in Venice, with Christopher McDonald, who was in Thelma and Louise with Susan Sarandon.
Boom!
Ah, you're so
2
good at this
moves.
game.
Beth got it in 2 moves, guys.
Wow.
Pow pow.
Pow,
Sorry it
pow.
took me so long.
And no other podcast or movie podcast has a Beth like this. Nope.
Only one Beth.
Only one Beth, and we have her. She is ours. Right, Sheriff?
Yes. Would you consider Sacramento Northern California?
I guess, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's like 2 hours away. So yes, I would consider, I consider where I live Northern California.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
just weird. I
I get it.
really feel like San Francisco's the middle. And I understand that the San Francisco's at like the bend in the state and that the lower half is bigger. But I feel like aesthetically, for
Yeah,
some
but
reason.
it's at the top of the middle. You could
here's
go like
here's
that.
what I'm doing is I'm looking at a map and I'm drawing a straight line between Arizona and Utah to the west. That pretty much cuts California in half
I get it.
and puts Fresno right there at the middle. So San Francisco is the southern end of Northern California. So let's say the same thing in a different way.
Okay.
I agree with you, though. Like, when I think Northern California, Redding, Eureka.
Yeah, like up higher.
Yeah,
totally. Higher
that's true.
comes to mind.
That's way north.
Yeah,
That's
Redding
like-
is like, that's Northern California for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's northern exposure north is what that
Red
is.
Bluff, Chico, like,
That is not northern exposure. That's Canada.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
There's like, isn't that Canada?
I think it's Alaska.
Yeah, that's Alaska.
I gotta Google it.
But I'm talking the northern exposure of California. See, there's a method to that madness.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is in Alaska, you're right.
Yay, one for me.
They had a moose. I never actually watched
A
it.
moose.
So
I never watched it either. It was
that's why you thought it was in California.
No, I knew it wasn't in California. I was just
Gotcha.
equating. It was.
Gotcha.
It's yeah. It's like multiplying the numerator by 2 and the denominator by 2.
Nope.
It's the same.
Nope. My math brain is turned off now.
Are
It's
you
gone.
trying to make me throw things at you in Vegas? Like
Yeah.
you're gonna
Please.
polka break. You're gonna get like a piece of mail and you're gonna open it up and a pen is gonna fly out of it and
Plunk.
hit you in the
Damn.
face.
Ow.
Courtesy of Beth.
Beth's card of pandemonium. Yes. Zodiac though, I liked it. I really did. Was really
Acting was
into it.
great. One theme that, I mean, it's easy to see, but it was nice to like wrap my brain around it at the end of it. I'm like, everybody who obsessed over it, it cost them everything for the most
Yep.
part.
Pretty much.
It did.
Like their whole careers and or lives just swallowed up by the case, you know, like
And that kind of seems to be a theme in any of these situations when people give everything they have over to trying to find out what really happened in these situations
Yeah.
or who did it. A lot of the time people do lose everything because the obsession is strong.
yeah.
Yeah.
My mom was talking about that too.
And man, they had him. They had him.
Right.
Had him.
That guy has to be him. It had to be.
Yeah. I mean,
The
And
watch,
there was-
the boots, everything about the way he walked,
Everything.
all
Yeah.
of it.
his
Yeah.
voice. Did you hear it?
Yeah, yes.
I mean, granted, that was an actor.
Right.
So
Sure,
clearly
no,
they used the actor's voice that they wanted you to, but still. And it was really interesting. There's a documentary on Hulu that I cannot for the life of me remember. I'll have to look it up. The name of was about this guy who is convinced that his dad was the Zodiac killer. But I can't tell you all of what happens because you might watch it. Just a second.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
give you a name. You guys keep talking.
Well, I was thinking about what was up with that red herring with the theater
Film guy, the film
Yeah.
guy, that guy was creepy.
He was
Oh my God,
super
When
so-
when he went to that
creepy.
dude's house, I'm like, oh, dude, this is the guy. You know,
yeah.
like when he was like, no, I draw all the movie posters. I was like,
Yeah, and,
and then he's like, you want to
creepy
come in my
basement.
basement? Yeah. it's like-
Yeah.
I would have been like, nah, I'm good. You go down there and get what you need, and then I'll stay right here.
Right?
He's like, most Californian homes don't have a basement. What the
I
heck's
do.
going on?
Ugh.
Yeah, and then he just turns around and walks in it. I'd have been like, cool, I'll wait here.
I know.
Right?
Bring it
Like
to
they
me.
do make a big joke or big deal about how Jake Gyllenhaal's character is like a Boy Scout, and he's kind of just like, I'm gonna draw my cartoons, but
It showed the blind obsession, though. He
yeah,
was so
absolutely
pushed by
There-
it.
There's a level where you're just like, maybe don't follow the guy you're starting to think maybe a serial
Yeah,
killer
dude.
into his dark basement
Yeah,
alone.
What are you doing?
Right?
When he first gets in the car, or when he first is like, oh, well, you can just come to my place. I'm like, nah, red flag.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is all bad. This is all bad. I don't like this.
Yeah. I think I said something like that to Blue. I'm like, as soon as just follow me to my house, I've been cool. We could talk right here where there's lights and there's people. Like
like, hey, check it out. Didn't I just say there was like a coffee shop right there?
Yeah,
Let's just cop a squat. It'll be fine.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I got the heebie-jeebies from that, dude.
Me too.
Yeah, he did very good job of just being icky.
And then
I thought, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and in the same scene, somebody's walking around upstairs.
Yeah.
Or okay, I feel like that was his imagination running away with him.
Probably, but also,
yeah.
But the
I
guy
feel like
never
he was like
never answered either. Like, is somebody else here? He never answered that question.
Are you sure?
Would you like to go check? Well, I have to go upstairs to get out of here, so yes, I will go.
And then when
air quotes check.
When he was leaving, the way he like appeared in the mirror,
Yes,
that was some like vampire Dracula stuff.
yeah.
Just some full-on Nosferatu.
Yeah, it was crazy. So funny. Scary. I really, really enjoyed Mark Ruffalo's character, like portrayal of that detective.
Yeah.
Yes, I loved him.
Yeah.
I usually do. I commonly like Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
And
There was
then,
a lot of the cop banter was pretty funny. Just like, I don't know, man. I don't work there. I work here.
Right?
Like,
That's not my thing.
yeah, it was just kind of funny.
Just anytime there was food,
Yeah.
I'm going to eat you.
gonna
What do
eat
you
that?
have? A BLT? Just give him part of your
Yep.
sandwich.
Yep.
And yeah.
And then he takes the tomatoes out. He's like,
Yeah. And I saw that dude's face and I'm like, why do I know this person? And then I felt stupid that it was Goose from Top Gun.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh gosh.
So the name of the documentary on Hulu is The Most Dangerous Animal of All.
Oh, okay.
And it's pretty good. It's a few episodes. Pretty good.
So this guy thinks he's the son of the Zodiac?
Yeah, convinced that his dad is the Zodiac killer.
Wow.
Not okay.
So, and there's some pretty compelling evidence. So, if you're interested in learning a new view of the old Zodiac, I recommend it.
Zodiac? Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
So, yeah.
So what would you rate the movie, DJ?
What would I rate this film? I was into it, so I'm going with the. It has to be like a 9 or 10. I just can't decide. It's high, so let's go with a 10. I'm gonna go with a 10. I was really into it.
Okay.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I always hate it when I pick a movie that I don't think you're gonna like.
Oh well.
It gives me like anxiety that I'm
goodness.
making you watch something.
No, I love
He's
this.
gonna hate this.
No. It's not like U-Turn, which is the movie I couldn't stand at all. So we're good.
How about Rest Stop? That's a terrible one.
Oh, is it?
You won't like it at all.
Okay.
Like not even a little bit.
Not even a little. Okay, I don't want to see that.
Yeah. So what would you rate it, Joe?
I'd give it a 9, just based on like. Again, 10 is very hard to get for me.
Right.
Yeah.
But the acting was super good.
Yeah, performance-based 9 for sure.
The one thing about these is like they're always gonna have a little bit of bias, or we're never gonna get like a true. We don't really know what happened, right? So that kind of bothers me because like I always really want to know what happened. Like, dude, what really happened? Like, how do they? Come on, tell me.
I know, and that's the thing that really is hard about watching all these documentaries, because I do watch a lot of serial killer documentaries. Is that you only get the point of view of the person making the documentary.
Right.
Yeah.
And especially in a case like this when they never did catch him.
Right.
Like just whoever came out on top. And I believe this one was based on the book that the Jake Gyllenhaal character wrote.
Right.
So of course it's going to look like Lee did it.
Yeah.
Because
that's who he wanted it to be.
It.
Right.
So who knows? That's a rough one, that old Zodiac.
Yeah.
But I mean, just some of the evidence presented in that.
Yeah, it was pretty compelling.
Yeah, and I like the way Ruffalo's character, like, I can't talk to you. I can't even tell you anything, but this guy probably could. And I was like, it's awesome the way he's like, I
and
like
I
how
certainly
he was doing
can't tell you to talk to this guy.
that. Yeah. Super good.
Yeah.
I was I've at work been filing what turns out to be 4 years of paperwork that Steve never filed.
Oh, great.
Dear.
Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of alphabetizing and filing. And that scene where Gyllenhaal is in there just going through the files and he's not allowed to have pen and paper with him.
That was you.
And he's just like memorizing all this stuff. The way he's throwing the files around, I was just like, stop it. Just stop.
It's giving you anxiety.
It was just like, no, put it back.
Put it back. That's
Put
not
it back
an
where it
alphabetical
goes.
order anymore.
I like when he walks in there and goes, okay, which one is it? And the guy goes, all of them. I was like, oh, great.
Anyone with this number. Oh, crap.
Yeah. Which is amazing. They had that much information and nobody knew anything.
Well, I mean, part of
they
that
knew things, they just couldn't prove it without a reason, like without a doubt.
Right.
If you
That's
can't
true.
prove it, you can't take it to court.
And the fact that all of these murders were taking places in different jurisdictions.
Counties, yeah.
And the fact that nobody could, for the love of God, just cooperate with one another.
Well, yeah, because they
and
all
get
want
all
the
of
caller.
the information in one place.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll send it over telefax. We don't have a fax. I mean, we don't have a fax either, but that's because that was like 1979 or 69.
Yeah.
So, geez Louise.
All right, just tell me what you got on that. Well, show me the pictures first. No. You tell me what I want to know.
Yeah,
okay,
just
well,
tell me. It's
we're done talking then. Bye.
Well, crap. You got any animal crackers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Robert Downey
that was
Jr.'s
funny.
character was good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His portrayal. I wonder if that's a little. Blue said she looked something up, and they kind of made him out to be like a loner.
Yeah.
But apparently he had like family and stuff. So
Yeah.
they got to make him a little more eccentric, I believe.
Yeah, I got to make him a little bit more Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. Exactly. I loved the amount of rotary phones that they had. Just awesome.
Yeah, that was there's a scene where like just a phone was dialing and I could
Yes.
hear the clicks of the rotary and I'm like, them's the days.
Remember those sounds?
They'll
yeah,
dial tune.
Great film.
Yeah, I liked it.
So,
Check
Good
it out.
pick, Beth.
It's on Amazon Prime.
correct.
Check it out. Give it a shot. There's death.
It's a movie about a serial killer.
Yeah. But check it out. You'll like it. I know you'll like it. So I think all of us know you'll like it. If you like that sort of thing.
I mean, it's kind of a slow mover, so
Slow burn, but it's good.
But good.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And the subject matter, you got to be in the mood for it. So
yeah, for sure.
not everybody can sit down and watch murders take place.
Yeah.
That is true.
That is true.
So, cool. Beth, what else have you been putting in your eyes?
Okay, so Mom and I watched the first season of a show called Evil. We watched it on the Netflix. It was very interesting, and it's sort of like, how would I describe it? Like, the X-Files, but not real. So the main character is a psychologist who is brought in to work with a team from the Catholic Church, and they're like debunking or confirming whether or not people need exorcisms or if like something is really a miracle. Or it's a pretty interesting show. There's a lot of really great character driven moments. The bad guy is just gross. There's a super funny demon named George who pees on stuff.
Okay.
It's just a sassy jerk demon.
Down, George.
It's a really interesting show. There's one season on Netflix, and it's funny. It's funny and interesting. I actually recommend it.
Farts. Got it.
Net farts. We also started watching Grey's Anatomy again because we got to catch up. On Amazon Prime, on the Prime, there is a show called I gotta get ready. Extreme Archaeology.
Whoa.
And I started watching that, and it's pretty interesting. It's like a team of, young hip archaeologists who are doing crazy shit to try to, excavate and learn about the past and history and civilizations. It's kind of funny. It's just really fun to say extreme archaeology. The first episode, they're trying to figure out about this bridge in like what was Normandy, I guess, and it's just at the lowest tide. They can't get to the part of the bridge because it's surrounded by like soul-sucking mud. So they're all like tied to each other, and it's a mess. It seemed very amusing when I started watching it. There's also a show on Amazon Prime called Victorian Farm.
Oh, that's the name of the show?
Yes.
Hey, you guys want to watch Victorian Farm?
Yeah, I want to watch Victorian Farm. It's about these people. I think they're also archaeologists. Not 100% on that. But they are running a farm the old way, the way they used to before the now times. So that's pretty fun to watch. Again, on just like the slow boat to entertainment town.
What what era? Victorian era?
Yeah. So Blue's just like inundating the chat with
Ruffalo's.
Yeah, well, not just because RDJ's there, but it's a very Marvel Zodiac.
Yeah, Gyllenhaal's been in. It was a Marvel. It was like a comic book movie.
It was like a comic book convention for serial killer enthusiasts. Yeah. So, there he is. In that donut. That always made me laugh. So, that's pretty much what I've been watching. How about you? Joe?
I'm gonna say just the movie.
Good.
We're back to watching the Hungry channel on Twitch a little more often, which shows, just awesome cooking shows from yesteryear.
Yeah, I do.
So that's fun. Blue, I don't think we've watched too much stuff. Yeah, the shows that I was watching, like I've pretty much caught up to them, so it's kind of waiting to see if any of their new seasons come around or what the deal is going to be, like what playing the waiting game, I guess, on those.
Yeah. Oh, I did watch 911, which is a ridiculous show, but both of their iterations have come back, and they all wear masks on their new seasons. Awesome. And apparently there's a dormant volcano in Texas that erupted, and there was a mudslide in LA that broke the Hollywood sign. So.
Oh wow.
Yep. Good times. That show. If you want to watch a show that is ridiculous in its extremes of like emergency medicine, 911 is always a fun one. It's just, you're like, oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, look at that.
I don't know that I've heard of it.
Oh, it's on Fox. 911 is the one in LA, and then 911 Lone Star is the one in Texas.
Yeah, of course.
Rob Lowe is the fire captain on 911 Lone Star. And he came from New York, so he's all like fashionable and like does skincare and stuff. And they rescued a Bernese Mountain Dog as their firehouse dog.
Does he say literally all the time?
And he calls everyone Ann Perkins. No.
Ann Perkins.
I loved him. Anyway, sorry to interrupt. It's your turn, yeah, DJ? Were you done, Joe?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Got it. What do I have? A little bit of Star Trek, of course. Palmer on the Apple TV was really good. A very heartwarming film. Guy gets out of prison for doing some bad things, and basically gets left raising a child. And at first he doesn't want anything to do with the child, and because I've got things to do. He finds a job. He's still on parole, And eventually he gets to a point where he wants to adopt this child, but because he's on parole, he can't. So, there's a whole bunch in between that's really good, and a lot of learning takes place, and I recommend it. There's a scene in the local bar where he has a beer and a shot. Now, I don't know how much those things cost, but I feel like he's so used to club prices because he threw down a $20 bill. So
Okay, so
I don't know.
based on that, I mean, a beer, $8, shot, $4. So
Okay, got it.
anyway, bars probably charge that much.
But a great film. I really enjoyed it. The little kid. I say little kid. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up right now. What's his name? I wish I had these things beforehand.
God.
What are we laughing at?
Nothing. You keep working on what you're working on.
Nothing.
Just when the show's over, you can look.
I'm sorry.
Damn it, Joe.
Blame
Keep
Blue.
your reaction- I know.
That's so.
Well, you started it.
I know.
So Joe put a naked Jake Gyllenhaal running,
Oh.
and then Blue reacted with hello
The perfect
there.
gift.
The
That's
perfect gift, as per
Got it.
usual.
Got it. Okay, I was going to tell you the performance by Ryder Allen. Excellent. He played Sam. Great
Okay.
actor, little actor. He was awesome. Did everything perfect. Saw the latest episode of WandaVision. Finally, they're giving us something, which is nice. Again, don't watch it until it's done. I'll let you know that. So, they just dropped a trailer for it for the next week. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Not enough for a trailer. Just let me watch it. Okay. We also watched on HBO Max, a movie that just came out to the theaters and HBO Max, The Little Things with, with Denzel Washington. This is also a very slow burn.
Okay.
There is a killer on the loose, serial killer. Go figure. I watched 2 serial killer films this week.
Slow burning serial killers.
Yeah. And so they're out to find this guy, and hold on, who plays this guy? Hold on a second. I'll tell you in a second because I have to look it up.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
You keep talking, I'll find it.
Oh, okay. So, the partner of Denzel Washington, or his character, his partner, is, I want to say he's not really like.
Are you talking about? Is his name Jim?
Yes.
So it's Rami Malek. It's the guy
That's
who played
it.
Freddie Mercury.
Rami Malek. That's right. So Rami Malek is kind of like, he's kind of green in all this, and then Denzel. Thank you. Denzel. He's not even from the same district. Like, there's been history with where this guy was, and Denzel's character was told he has to go back to that place, to the evidence locker, and pick up some stuff and bring it back for a trial. Well, while he does that, he ends up really obsessed with this serial killer, which he then tries to link it to a killing that he was a case that he was on way beforehand. And there's this scene, almost identical, where they think this guy's the serial killer, and Jim gets in the car with him and drives out into the middle of nowhere.
Don't do that.
That's what you do, though.
No.
Yeah, that's how you catch them.
And then
That's how you end up with your head in a box.
No. That's how you catch them.
Oh.
Use yourself as bait.
Oh gosh,
Nope.
yes.
Yeah.
Negatory.
Exactly.
Disagree.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Nope.
No. It gets better. It gets better.
Oh, good.
But
No,
he
he
said he had
says,
ice cream.
I want to know where these people are because you
He
buried
said he'd
them.
give me a bike.
Yeah. So they go out to the middle of nowhere, and he says, dig right here.
Oh, perfect.
And the guy's like, no. Says, well,
Oh, so finally now he's going, this is a bad idea.
right. I mean, he's
shouldn't
got his
be here.
gun.
Oh, well.
Like, he could shoot the guy if he wanted to. Like, you come after me, I'm going to kill you, serial killer. But still, I mean, this guy's nuts. So, and then all of a sudden, like, he gets like 2 or 3 feet in, and the guy goes, oh, wait, I think it was not there. I think it was over here a little bit more.
To your left. A little to your left.
Cut to at least
a little more. All right.
6 or 7 more holes.
Oh, God.
Yikes.
So it's like the movie Holes.
Like holes, yeah. They're looking
Right,
for
exactly.
what were they looking for? She buried money or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Onions. I don't know.
Onions.
Treasures.
Fucking Dante.
Yeah.
Actually, because of the movie Seven, sorry, in the chat, there's a lot of Seven happening because of Head in the Box, go with the killer out to the field.
Oh, yes.
Because of Seven, I will call people a nutbag. He's a nutbag.
He's a nutbag. He's a movie of the week.
Exactly.
Got it.
Sorry, continue.
No, that's okay.
Talking about your holes? That got bad.
Right. Well, that's really all I wanted to really say about that one because that was
Okay.
super duper creepy. And I was just like, Penny and I were both like, why are you doing that? And his partner had just gone to get coffee to come back and bring the coffee. I was like,
And there was nobody there.
You're leaving your partner and doing all that. So, but then there's a fancy twist that's just like, okay. Yeah, I'm not going any further with this, but yeah, I mean, it was a good film. I mean, I enjoyed it. I'm really gonna give it a 7
Okay.
because it was definitely a slower burn than the other one. But
Wow, slower than Zodiac?
yeah, it was.
I didn't feel like Zodiac was that slow of a burn.
Really?
Right.
I was watching it, and every time they came up with like a new timestamp, 7.5 years later, I'm like, ay.
At one point, there was a timestamp for every 2 minutes. Like it was weird. So
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
yeah, it was definitely really good. No, I'm not optimizing my performance. Stupid machine.
Is your computer talking to you?
It is. I don't know why. It's like optimized performance reduces chances of
Clearly, you
downtime.
need your performance optimized.
No. I'm hiding this. I don't need that right now. I'm busy.
Later, Tater.
Yeah. So anyway, that's all I have, and that was on HBO Max. If you've got that, I do recommend it. It's really good. Denzel Washington, always a great actor.
Always good.
Yeah. So yeah. And then the guy who played Jim,
Rami Malek.
Rami Malek, thank you. He was really good too. I mean, I don't know. He can't do any wrong either. Like, he did amazing. So, although he did get in the car with that guy, I know it was in the script.
That
but
was a
still,
pretty boneheaded move.
don't do that.
That's how you end up a lampshade, Jim.
Yep, exactly. A lampshade in the ground. So,
Or in someone's living room.
or in someone's living room. Yep. All right. Well, that's it. I've got nothing else for stuff that we're putting in our eyes.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. So, how about this trivia question? Anybody?
Do it.
Yeah. Last week's question: The Chronicles of Narnia. What kind of animal was Aslan? And Crackhead Blue, she chimed in. She said, "Lion."
Correct.
Yep. So there you go. She got it right.
The main guy?
The
The lion?
Aslan?
Aslan?
The main lion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
That
the main
was him.
lion.
Never seen it.
Oh. Well, that's why you
There's
wouldn't
only
know.
one lion.
That's what I mean. The main
in
lion.
Yeah, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I mean,
Yeah.
he's the titular lion.
He's not the witch. Or the wardrobe.
Or the wardrobe. Got it.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. This one's going to be a tough one. I just know it. Are you
I'm
ready?
sure of it. Yep.
What is the name of the robot portrayed by Robert Patrick in Terminator 2 Judgment Day?
Blue, you cannot answer this one.
Blue, you're not allowed to answer. Actually,
You
you're
are-
allowed to answer. You could just answer at what is the 512
crap.
podcast. There we go. Oh gosh. I'm such a
So
dork.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say everyone's gonna get this one wrong.
Very much
Yeah.
so. Very possible. Very possible. All right. Okay. So next, y'all, we're picking next
answer
week's
if you want
list
to.
out of Zodiac. Who
Yeah.
do we want to use out of Zodiac?
Plenty of good actors in there.
Yeah, there's
Are.
a what's the word I'm looking for? A gross of good actors, if you will.
Right.
Would you say I have a plethora?
A plethora of good actors.
Yes. I don't. Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong movie, dear. I'm like, I don't think we've done Denzel Washington, but he wasn't in that.
Yeah, wrong movie.
Dang it.
Beth, you pick.
I say let's do Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Or Brian Cox. You guys can pick
Oh my
between
gosh.
those two.
You pick. I said.
I think Anthony Edwards.
Okay. Anthony Edwards. Very cool. So
I
if
can
you
only
have
think of a couple Brian Cox films, honestly, but I know he's been in a ton more, and I know I've seen him in more, but like only a couple pop
Yeah.
up.
I think that's pretty common.
Okay.
Everybody knows him, but a lot of people don't know him other than by sight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's do Anthony Edwards then. If you have a favorite of his, 512 podcast, send it to us, or shout out at tfwmovies.com or at tfwmovies on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or just wait on TikTok. You'll see my video come up. Like
It's
hundreds
true.
of people see it, so that's amazing.
Hundreds.
Hundreds.
That's true.
Hundreds and maybe 3 more.
That's possible. That is.
Oh, I wanted to give a shout out to my friend Courtney, who's like suddenly she's listening and she's like, I want podcast every day. So
Oh,
hi, Courtney.
wow. That's cool.
Yep.
Well, thanks for listening. That's really awesome.
Yeah, thank you
Yeah.
for listening.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to Thanks for Watching.
Yes. Oh, exactly. Plug something. Unfortunately, Checho's still closed. So, but
Yeah.
the Standard Tattoo Parlor still has shirts and all kinds of stuff, and will custom make things for you. So check them out on the Standard Tattoo Parlor Instagram page, because you can contact them there. They've got their phone number and stuff all over there. So check them out. They've got some great stuff. And Big Checho, he's a big supporter of the show. So we hope that you
is.
support him for that. Yeah. What else? The Nerda-in-Law. I wrote a book. It's called The Nerda-in-Law. And it's still for sale for, whenever you want to
Money.
read it. For money. That's right, for money. But if you pay for Kindle Unlimited, it won't cost you any more than what you're already paying, right?
That's
There it
pretty
is.
cool.
Yeah.
That's part of the deal.
Yeah. 29 Toes Podcast. We really like them. So
Yep.
if you get a chance, listen to some of their past episodes. They're timeless, kind of. Unless they're talking about football, which it's
Topical stuff.
already done. Yep.
Beer Olympics.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Beer Olympics. Joe, what have you got to plug?
I do Twitch streaming 3 nights a week, sometimes 4. We play video games. We have a good time. You can find me at twitch.tv/apostle_OFC.
Yeah.
Cool.
Come on down.
It's fun times.
That's it.
All right. So since you've made it through the whole show, we get to thank everybody now. Get ready. Strap in. It's going to be a wild ride.
Extreme thank yous.
Extreme thank yous. So, as per usual, at the end of the show, we thank everybody who helped. So, let's get started. The show is called Thanks for Watching, so thanks for listening, as we said a few minutes ago, actually. We always start by thanking our Patreon members who we love and adore. Lucas, Abby, Tyler, Teacher Jam, Strauss. Damn it! Stop moving it while I'm reading it!
Whatever.
Teacher Jam, Strauss, Sean, and Wendy. Blue is also a Patreon member, but we thank her later. We would like to thank Big Checho for doing our beautiful art, making us look so fabulous, even though DJ said, hey, make a dumb face. We'd like to thank the cast. So thanks, DJ McGee, for saying, hey, make a dumb face, and I'll make poor Checho draw it. Joe Ray for being the sheriff, keeping us all in line. Thanks, Joe. I am Beth Levine. We would like to thank the beautiful ladies behind the scenes who help us stay sane throughout the week. So that is the lovely Crackhead Blue. Also, my mom, Dorothy Fielden, and Penny McGee, who sends me all the choicest TikToks.
She's your TikTok curator?
She is, and she does a fine job. So, of course, we have thanked all those people, but the people we really want to thank right now. Are you listening? Get closer to your radio. We want to thank you, the listener, for listening. So thanks for doing that. Because if you didn't listen, we would just be talking to ourselves, which is great and all that. I mean, we talk to each other all the time because we're friends. But this, I don't know, it feels more like we're touching someone who's not us. So thanks for listening. Remember, wash your hands, wear your mask. Just because the vaccine is happening doesn't mean that everybody's got it yet. So stay safe before, while we're waiting for all of that to even out. Until then,
bigger than 1%.
Yeah. Until then, like I said, wash your hands, wear your mask, and be excellent to each other.
I won't be a stickler for the rules.
You know what? I steal these ideas. I don't just come up with them.
He's saying he's unkempt and looks like a pig.